Hi, welcome to another Stitch with Me video and welcome to my new concept, Theme Friday. Yeah, I'll tell you more about that later in the video. So it is morning here. It is around 8:30. Hope I'm saying that right, 8:30. Yesterday I asked you in a poll if you wanted me to start a new project today in today's Stitch with Me, or if you would prefer me to continue a whip. I'm just watching my dog. He's outside. We haven't got fences up yet, so keeping an eye out for him. The last time I checked was last night, so I don't know what the result is. I have picked two, one old whip and one old new start. So the theme of today is oldies. Yeah. So yeah, the ones I have picked is for whip. It is this one. Actually, this was in my video with the ones I had skipped. But there was a couple of you who believed that it could be good, so I decided to put it in, not my rotation, but these Fridays. So I have picked this for my whip, if that will be the result. And if it's a new start, I have picked this one. This is an old one I got from FT Normal. It's a long time since I got it, and I haven't started it yet, so yeah. But let's see what the result is. I have pulled out my my YouTube channel site here, so I'm going in the community, and here is the result. Can you see it? I don't know if you can, but the first one was new start, and the other one was a whip, and it says 61% of you would like me to start a new project. So yeah, new start 61%, continue a whip 39%. So I guess I will be sitting on this today. So I'll go in and get ready, and in the meantime you can go and get whatever project you would like to stitch along with, or you could do it within the theme, which today is oldies. And it can be an old project or a project with an old lady, something old. This is not in my rotation, it's just the crazy random Fridays Stitch with Me videos. Yeah. So yeah, see you in a split second. Hi. So I am all set up, I think. I have needles and needle minders. I have my project in a frame and using these clips to hold it. I have my got tangled. I got a threader, little cat, little kitty, and I got floss ready. So yeah, the project we'll be sitting on today is this one from FT Normal. It is called Birds and Flowers. It is from, it's just Sunday. It's 14 count. The size is 38 by 48, so it's a rather big one. And it is a stamped one. Yes. So because my legend is covered by the frame, and the chart does not contain the symbols, only the chart on the paper I have printed out. I just took a picture with my phone, and here is my legend. So there's 35 colors in this one. So yeah, I think it's going to be very beautiful. I got this a million years ago. I cannot remember. I think it's in the video where I do a FT Normal and AliExpress haul, So yeah, I got several from FG Normal. I think there was might have been around Black Friday. Yeah, it could have been. Okay, so let me pick a color. I was thinking about this area here because this is a beautiful light yellow, I think. 3078. Let's see if we can find that. That is number. It is this beautiful, very, very light yellow. So, going to take out one strand. I'm stitching with 2 strands. So, let me just get one out. Here we are. So, here is a thread. So, today is Friday and it is still morning. And we are coming around to almost 10. So, not completely morning, but yeah. I actually did walk Albert early today. He is struggling with the heat. For many of you and for normal people, this is actually not heat. We have 22, 23 degrees Celsius, which is 74 something Fahrenheit. So it's not heat, but he is a short-nosed dog and they sometimes struggle with the warm weather. So he usually does not want to go on a walk for before around around 11 or 12, maybe even noon. So yeah, that is late, but that is just what he has preferring. But because it's warm and that's the warmest time for us here in Denmark, then it's really not very pleasant for him. So often when we're out walking, he is he just finds a spot and lie down, and I can't get him to move. So I figured let's try and do the first walk of the day earlier on. So I will lock the focus here if I can. I think it's locked. Yes. I have written something I wanted to talk about. I need to get myself in place, and I need my magnifier. Yeah, I got this from AliExpress at one point, and I'm using it with the 16 count and 14 count also sometimes, especially when I'm doing a stitch with me, because I'm not that close to the project when I'm doing stitch with me. So I will not turn on the light because that would be confusing. Okay, so let me try not to bump that will be a challenge, I think, not to bump the camera, but let's see. And next challenge is to read what I have written. Yeah, let's start with the new concept, Theme Friday. Yeah. So I always seasick. I am bumping it, so I need to, just a minute, I need to move you. Let me see if this is better, and if not, I'll have to do it without. I feel like a surgeon or something. Yeah, I have been thinking about this Friday thing because since I decided that I wanted to do projects, to stitch Fridays, to stitch in I cannot talk in the Stitch With Me Fridays, I wanted something out of what I normally do. So I wanted to do projects that was not in my rotation. So the other day I was thinking it could be fun to do kind of a theme. So I could, for example, in my thumbnail, when I put up the video, and in the title, I could write what the theme is today. And before you sit down and watch or stitch along, you could go and get something from maybe your stash, maybe something you haven't stitched on for a while and would love to get some stitches in. So that is what's going to happen every Friday. I pick a theme. I think I pick the project first and then pick the theme. Because Friday is meant for me doing something I just find, something I don't have to, something I don't set myself up to, but something I really think is something random. Yeah, allow myself to be random Friday. So that's what's going to happen. So I cannot say now what next week's theme will be, but I will put it in the description box for next week. No, in the title and in the thumbnail, so that you can go and grab something from your stash or whatever. It's totally up to you. So yeah, I have written something. It's hard to read. Yeah, as I said, it's Friday morning. The date is 17th of May. I am still, and that's probably how it's going to be for the next couple of months, dealing a little bit with allergy. So if I sound out of breath and sniffling a little bit, well, that's the reason. Yeah, these Stitch With Me videos, I always look forward to doing them. I just love to sit and talk and stitch and talk to you, and especially to connect with you. I just love it, and I also, if you are stitching with me today, stitching along, please put in a comment where you tell me what you are stitching on, what project you're working on, because I'm always interested in that. I love to see what you all are stitching on. It's big inspiration for me. So yeah. The weather in Denmark is still exceptionally good. We have all week had summer, really summer. So when I'm out walking, I only have shorts on and a t-shirt. When I'm home, I'm just wearing a, I don't know what that's called, kind of a, no, I don't know what the word is, but I can see my camera is very crooked. Oh, I hope it's fine. I hope it's fine. And yeah, it's a kind of a sleeveless shirt. Because it's very hot. For me, it's hot. For Danish people, it's hot. So we actually often get a warm May, but you never know. It's very unpredictable. And last year, I think April was very warm, and then June was very warm, and then July was shit, cold and wet. So I hope this year May and July will be excellent, because July we are going in a holiday home in in Denmark. Last year, oh, July was awful. So I'm really hoping that July this year could be nice, so we can have a wonderful summer week together with my daughter and 2 grandchildren. Okay. So, what have I been up to this week? Yeah, on the personal level, I'm struggling with this thread. Oh, yeah, I think I said it. On a personal level, I have been hiking a lot. I think I talked about that before. Just a minute. I have to move my thread. I'm leaning my hand on it. Okay, so yep, been hiking a lot. I try to get in a walk every day. But the last couple of days, the wind has been picking up. So even though it's warm and it's sunny and really summer-like, it is windy, and that kind of messes with my head. I get stressed out or something. I have found out that it helps with if I put in my AirPods. It kind of takes away the noise from the wind, but the wind is something that can stress me out a lot. The noise in my head is just, so, and I get annoyed because my hair is everywhere. And yesterday I put my hair up and put AirPods in. I simply put all my hair up with elastic band and stuff so that it would not get in my face. I can get practically hysterical if I get hair in my face. So seriously thinking about cutting all my hair off when I'm out hiking those days. I was just, man, I'm going to cut that hair off, but of course I'm not. I don't want to cut it off, but it's just so annoying. So yeah. Yeah, my husband still is struggling with bad sleep. I actually think he's stressed out at the moment. So both me and the doctor has urged him to slow down a little bit, and he has had some, I think it was 2 years ago, he had a very serious nose bleeding situation going on, and he had to be admitted to the hospital, and he had to have an surgery. It wouldn't stop the bleeding in his nose. It was so, I tell you, 24 hours we had at home with that. There was blood all over the place. I used all my kitchen cloth and everything. It wouldn't stop. He was in the emergency room a couple of times, and every time they just sent him home and said, yeah, you just put some ice on and everything is fine. It just didn't stop. So finally he came to another hospital, and finally that they did something. So they admitted him. Is that what it's called when you put in the hospital? And they did a surgery on him where they did something up his nose. I think they burned it or did something to stop that bleeding. Occasionally he still gets nose bleeding, and it often is connected with stress. So, oh, it doesn't sound good, huh? This fabric is very, very soft. So I could, when I sit in the couch, on my couch, I can stitch in hand if I want to, because it's very nice and soft. I need to do something with that camera. Just a minute. So I'm hoping this is all right. The camera is so crooked. Somehow I just really got annoyed. Kind of disturbed me when looking at it. Okay, so now I'm putting on my goggles again. Okay. Yeah, so he's been suffering with bad sleep and also nose bleeding. All of a sudden, it's just crazy nose bleeding. It do stop, but it takes time before it stops, and it has occurred sometimes at work. And he is a bus driver, so he drives children. It's really not good driving around with children and they see him with his nose bleeding. But they are big children there, so they're not getting traumatized. And there was one of the kids, I think there's 8th grade or something. He said, you should put your head back. My mom always say that. Actually shouldn't, but okay. So they're not traumatized, but it's just not nice for him, you know, to sit in that bus and nose is bleeding. I feel for him. I think it stresses him out a little bit with that nose bleeding, because we are both rather traumatized from those. I think it was actually 2 days. He was home 24 hours, maybe more, with nose that would not stop bleeding, and every time he blows his nose and there's a little bit of blood in it, I can feel myself. I freezes and I just it's starting again. So yeah, it really affected us. I think he needs some days off to work, days off work, and just, you know, relax. Just relax and do nothing. So yeah. So the day before yesterday, I finally got around to give Albert a trim. I do it myself because it's extremely expensive to go to a professional dog. It's a god dog trimmer. So I think when he was about 6 months old or something, I bought a big, yeah, it's a trimming machine, and I really investigated what's the best one you can get, and I got that at the time, the best one, and I have never regretted it. It's very a good machine. I think the problem is that I'm just not a very good driver of that machine. So it's boring work. He hates it. He will not stand still, and yeah, he will stand still. It's just he's very ticklish. Yeah. So every time I try to cut his fur on the paws, for example, he pulls his foot every time, and also when I want to cut close to the ears or something, he shakes his head constantly, and it's just, oh man. So I have tons of treats standing by. So every time he seems, I don't want to do this anymore, Mom, I give him treats, and so, but still, it takes about 2 days to get it done, because I had to give him breaks. He really hates that trimming thing. So, and I don't like it either. So yeah, it's just something I had to do every 3 months or so. A little bit more in the summertime, because he had that fur that really, and he's dealing with a lot of heat issues. So yeah, I think I need to undo this. Maybe. But I got it done, and it's not perfect. It's not at all like a professional one could have done, but it's good enough for us. Yeah. He's not participating in any competition or anything, so it's fine. We are thinking about getting a new trimmer, because we want someone that is wireless, cordless. Yeah, it could be nice to have something where I don't have to fight with that cord. Let's see, it's expensive. The one I want is a little bit expensive actually, so I have to save up to buy it. I think it's around $350 or something. And if it's in kroner, it's 2,400 in kroner. The good thing with that is that we have accessories if you could call that, to the machine we have now, and it fits to the new machine. So okay, so I need coffee. Are you drinking coffee? Or yeah, I have coffee. I'm still on my first one this morning. It's a bit busy morning. So I hope it is enough light. I broke my ring light. Yesterday, the wire thing, I did notice, I have noticed for a while that it's a little bit loose. And I think it was yesterday I stepped on the cord, so it just came right off. So, and it's something you cannot fix yourself. So yeah, too bad. I have to get a new one. I don't think it's enough with the one light I have now, so I need a new one. And it was old. It was something I got when I did diamond painting at the time. So yeah, so week. Yeah, we're talking about the week. I've done 2 unboxings and 1 flush tube this week, and enjoyed it all. Yes. Today I got a package, and I don't know from who. I haven't opened it yet. So there will be an unboxing Monday from that company. Yeah. But other than that, I have been hiking a lot, as I said, trying to up my game a little bit. Not that much in the everyday, Monday to Friday, but mostly in the weekend. But I am trying every day to have around 12 or 15,000, between 12 and 15,000 steps. So yeah. So far, I haven't been able to do it every day, but I am above 10, so that is good. I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm not sure because I don't weigh myself, but I feel that I can fit my pants better, and that is very good because I put on weight this winter quite a lot. I think I cannot find a hole even with my goggles on. I can't find it. Where are you? I think it's there. We're down at that dark purple here. It's very hard to see where the hole is. Was that right? I'm not sure. So yeah, the day before yesterday, my best friend, she and her boyfriend, they have a kind of a garden with a little house on nearby where I'm living. So it's you can stay there, you can sleep there and stay there all summer. I think from April to maybe October, and they're doing it. So they are there at the moment. I think I talked about it before. Yeah. So on my daily walks, I sometimes just swing by and just say hi. Sometimes I stay for a cup of coffee, and sometimes I just say hi and talk a little bit with my friend, and then I walk on. The other day I did the same, and she asked if I wanted to come in for a cup of something, and I did. And then she invited me to a tapas girls' night Saturday evening. So she'll do the tapas. She's such a good cook. Such a good cook. So she'll do the tapas, and I will bring wine or beer. I'm not sure. If it's beer, it's going to be elderflower and lemon beer. That's my favorite. And if it's wine, it's going to be something sweet and sparkling. My favorite. I'm so looking forward to it. I don't get to do much quality time with her alone, you know, since we both have husbands, boyfriend. Before we actually met our partners about the same time, and I have been single for 12 years when I met my husband now, and she also have been single for yeah, I don't know, whoops, it was many years, but some years before she met him. So yeah, and that's how it goes when you get partner, and you don't get to get that much together with your solo, with your friends. It turns into something different, you know, couples thing. So I'm really looking forward to it, just her and I in her little garden house. Should be very nice weather. So, Saturday. I think we can manage to get in a few more of this thread. Yeah, she's really an excellent cook. I'm so envious of her. And often when we talk about it, she always says, yeah, you just do this and you just do that. And I said, can we skip that just? As cooking for me is, oh man, it's Mount Everest for me, cooking. I don't like to cook. I don't cook very good. I have a couple of dishes I can do. That is also my children's favorite. So when they come visit, I can do those dishes and make them taste good. But other than that, oh man, no, not very good at it. For many years, I was a vegetarian. And that was in the period where I was very slim. Now I'm not. I'm not vegetarian anymore. Let's not go there what I'm eating, but yeah. So my husband has volunteered to do dinner more. I cannot find that all. So he's actually doing a lot. I lost my third. Did I lose it? Yeah, when did I lose that? I think maybe here. Is that one? Poking up here? Yeah, I found it. Or maybe not. Something is up here. So, need to get you up. Something is up. Yeah, here it is. I think I need to end this thread because it's not good. So yeah, my husband is doing the cooking most days. At the moment where he is a little bit stressed out, you know, I try to do it. Sometimes I go the easy way and you know, buy something that is finished, something easy. I don't know what it is. I really want healthy food, but just sometimes it takes time. Okay, new threads. Let's go. I cannot remember if I said what color number it was. Let me see if I can. It's 3078. Yeah, I think I did say it. So if you like flowers and if you like birds, this is actually a very, very good one. It has a lot of colors. I feel, yeah, it do have a confetti, but it's not one there, one there, one there. It's like it's in areas. So it's very good. and the fabric is so nice. So yeah, and it's a partial. Don't have to do the background. For some, that's a plus. Here, I don't know if it's in screen, but here and here and here, there are bumblebees. I was thinking about doing those, but that is confetti. Yeah. So I just decided for this purpose of this video, I will find a bigger area. I don't have to confuse myself more than necessary. Okay, so that was no, I stitched just to finish the talk of last week. This week I have stitched on 2 projects this week. I am still on my Frida Barbarana. I think I have 2 days left on her, and then I switch over to, I think it's I Am the Colors, or is it New York? Maybe I think it's New York actually. I switch over to, so that's fine. Then I have a stem one in between. They're counted. That's good. I think Frida is wonderful. I have stitch. I cannot talk. I'm at her head right now. So I have done the flowers in her hair, and I have done, I'm right now at her face. So it's coming along, but I must admit, because I'm doing it by a chart, a paper chart, it's a little bit more difficult. A little bit. The pattern keeper does make stitching easier, I think. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm doing it. So. But I'm not. I probably will not get that much stitching in. I was hoping for around 1,000, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Whoops. Does not sound good, huh? Sometimes. I like this project. But this project, even though I really like it, it's not going in my rotation. I cannot do it every time I stitch with something every Friday, because then my rotation is going to be humongous. So I have to set a line somewhere. So this is going back. It probably will appear again in a Friday, maybe, or maybe not. We'll see. And when I have finished some more in my rotation, this could quite possibly be put in, because I actually think it's very beautiful. Really like it. Really like it. The colors is very summer. I don't know what's happening here. It's like there's a knot or something. My dog is lying beneath my table and he's it sounds like he's eating something. So let's find out what's up here. Is something up, or is it just me? Maybe I'm just hitting the, not completely hitting the hole. No, I see what is up. It is yeah. Let's see if that not help now. Hope so. Don't like the sound of that. It sounds like I'm ripping something. No, it's still on. There's something up here. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I think maybe I am. I think I may miss the hole a little bit. Maybe, maybe. Don't know. I'm really trying my best. See, I know I hit the hole there, but Don't know what's up with that. Is it my needle? Should I change my needle? Sometimes I actually think changing needle helps. So I'm taking one from the project that comes with this project. There was two. But step. I got 2 needles with this project. So let's see if it helps. Albert, stop. He's licking himself. Sometimes he can keep on doing it a long time. I think I need a thread iron. It's getting very hot in this room. I'm kind of sitting and sweating. Okay, so let us see if it improves. I think we're going over here. Yeah, I actually think it helped. But let's see when we get over here where there's thread to get through. I think it helped. So yeah, I can recommend that. If you're having these trouble, simply get a new needle. Change the needle. Let me see what I have written on my note here. Visited my friend. Yeah. So got a bit of trim. Oh yeah. Vacation holiday for summer holiday. We finally decided because we did think, other than the holiday home in Denmark in the late July, around my birthday, we wanted to go maybe 10 days or maximum 2 weeks to Tuscany, Italy. But we were also, we really wanted to visit Corfu again. It has been so long since we have been there. I think the last time we went there in 18, and we went there again in, I think it was 22, and we haven't been there since. So and Corfu is one of, yeah, for I haven't been on many of those Greek islands, but we just, no, it hasn't improved. Sorry. But we have been on Corfu. I have been there 3 times, and I just love that island. I really, really love it. And my husband also. We have so good memories from that. Such good memories. The beaches are excellent. The weather is amazing. It is one of the greenest, the greenest of the Greek island. It's some of the Greek island in the summer can be rather dry and kind of switched off. No, that's not the word, but you know, it can look very dry and not very lush and green. But Corfu is green all year round. So it's so very beautiful. I did a Corfu trail once. I think it was in 17. I went there alone. I had just finished the Camino that year, and I tell you, I felt that I could do anything. I have had several years up until 2013, before 2013, where I was very sick with my bipolar. And that was something that changed. My life just changed in 13. And I got to, I felt better, and I really wanted to. It was actually because my big brother, he died of Alzheimer's. He got Alzheimer's, and he died some years later. And our mother also had Alzheimer's. So I got very, very scared. I would get that too. So it was like a complete wake-up call for me. I was just, if I want to see the world, if I want to travel and experience stuff, I really need to get going and do it. Do something. I lost my thread. Could it be the thread that is acting out? Is that why I'm having these issues? Let's see. Yeah, so I decided to start hiking. I was very overweight at the time. So I wanted to get in better shape, and my girls, 2 girls, they decided, or rather they talked about it, that they would love to, there was a long distance thing in Denmark they wanted to do. And I said, you're crazy, you're absolutely crazy. But then all the things with my brother happened, and I was just, because I will hike with you. And so I signed up for it. And then the 2 girls, they decided to quit. So I was completely alone in that. But in the meantime, I have been training for that walk. So and I really enjoyed it. I found out it did wonders for my head and my bipolar. So I kept on doing it, and finally I was in a group on Facebook, and I met somebody who would love to do the Camino, and I said, let's do it together, at least start out together, and then we'll see. So that's how I, in 17, decided to do the Camino. And when I came home from that, I was away for 3 weeks or something. When I came home, I was changed somehow. I found a confidence in myself. I believe in myself that was, I don't know, I never felt like that before. I really felt I could do everything I wanted. So I decided that I wanted to visit Corfu. That has been a dream. And at this point, I was still marked by, the thing with my brother and stuff. So I want to see the world now. I wanted to see the things I have been dreaming about. And Corfu was one of them. I've been talking and thinking about Corfu for many years, ever since I read some books from an author that lived on the island. So yeah, I decided to go on my own. I was single at the time, and so I decided, why not indeed, just do it. So I booked a plane ticket. I had no place to stay there. I decided, I'll just find it when I get there. And it was just so not me to do it like that. But again, the Camino has just changed me somehow. So I found a camping site where I could have book a tent with beds and everything in. So that's where I slept the first night. The second day I went for a little walk. Such a nice weather in Corfu, was amazing. And I noticed that there was hiking signs. And I was just, what? I was not there on Corfu to hike. I was just on holiday. But I saw that sign and I had to see what that is. So I looked it up and found out it was Corfu Trail. And it's several hundred kilometers long from one island to another. And I was just, that's what I'm doing. I am going on Corfu Trail. Only backpack I had with me was a day pack, so it was a small one. I didn't bring much. I did bring good sandals to walk in. I just took it from there. So I followed the trail for I think 4 days, and every day when I found out where it would approximately be at night, I looked and found a hotel. It was late August, early September, so it was not that booked. So I just took it day by day. It is the most incredible experience I have ever had. I mean, Corfu, yeah, Camino is special, and I will never ever regret that, and I will never forget it because it has done so much good for me. And but that thing on Corfu, yeah, it did something. It did. So since then I have been on several Caminos, and I also did pilgrimage in Tuscany, and I did that along with my husband, and that is why we want to do Tuscany again, to visit Tuscany again. See, I don't know what's happening. Am I stitching wrong or what? This I had to cut. That is absolutely nuts. I don't know if I have a good scissor. I don't know if something is up with the thread or if something is up with me, but definitely there's something happened. It could be the needle. Yeah, it is the needle. See it bent. Bad needles. There's something here. I'm not sure that it is for 14 count, but now I'm trying it because I'm getting sick of those thin annoying needles. So let's see if we can do it. It is 11 count needle, but do I have others? There's something hanging here. Let's see. I think I found one here that is a little bit thinner, so we can try that. I actually don't think it's thinner, but let's see. Yeah. Just finishing this thread. So yeah. Let's hope this is better. But we looked at it Corfu, and we can see that it's going to be very, very hard to get there. The tickets is cheaper, but to get there and to get accommodation that is not too expensive, it's not going to happen, I think. So if we want that, we cannot go to Tuscany. We can afford both, so we have to decide. So it's going to be Tuscany because we have talked about that ever since we did the hike, the pilgrimage in 2018. We talked about going back to Tuscany and seeing the places we walked, because sometimes when you do a pilgrimage, you enter a town and you're just tired. Maybe you have walked 25 kilometers or something, and you just don't feel like exploring. And we have some cities in mind, where towns where there is a beautiful castle or something, and we just didn't have the energy to go and visit it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick Tuscany, and we're going by car. We're driving there. I think he's going to take a hotel on the way, but it's long. It's a long drive, so I think we're going to check in a hotel for the night. So this is working better. I think it's the needles. I don't think it's the thread. It's simply the needles. Bad needle. It is a little bit thick needles for this, but I think it's fine, really. So. Yeah, so YouTube, I have been watching. I have been watching 2 documentaries about Everest. I don't know why. I've always been fascinated with that. Awful. I know it's awful, but I have been fascinated with the accident in 1996. I have seen the movie, and so I'm watching a channel that is called Adventures Gone Wrong, and she has put up 2 others. It's in 3 parts, that documentary, where she's kind of investigating who's really to blame for the accident. And I thought it was very interesting, so I've been watching that. And I love her. She's fun, and she's very interesting to listen to. She's not boring, and she has put in a lot of work in that, and I think it's so great. So that's the YouTube name, Adventures Gone Wrong, if you want to check it out. I'm not personally involved in that, so. The other one is an old one that's called Storm Over Everest. I've seen it before, but yeah, I think it's a good one. So I think I skipped one of those up here, so let's go up there. And yeah, other than that, I have watched others, Flash Tubes and Stitch with Me, some diamond painting channel, because I still like to watch it sometimes, and I actually still are doing some diamond paintings occasionally. So. And yeah, unboxing. Oh man, I just love unboxing. What can I say? I can watch an hour long unboxing. I love it. And it's not good for me, because I always want to buy stuff when I watch that, but yeah, it's so lovely. Getting inspiration and see what's out there. I love that. So. And yeah, other than that, I've just been listening to the radio, listen to music. I tried to sit on my patio and done a little bit of stitching, but I must admit the last couple of days the wind has been extreme, so I almost flew away out there. So yeah, I went back in, hopped on the couch, stitched there. Alright, so I think we are getting to the last stitch. I lost the thread. So I think I got to say what I wanted to say today. And I don't know, we are on 1 hour now, but it will be edited, so yeah, maybe a little bit less than an hour. Let me see, can I get you down now? So I'll finish the thread later on. Okay, so I'm taking off my magnifier. Oh man, it's pushing my nose, so it's not pleasant, but I haven't found the perfect lamp for me yet, so I'm still looking out for it. And now I need a ring light also, or something else. So yes, I got a little thing done on my here. It is this area here beneath. Okay, this area here beneath between the bumblebees. So yeah, light yellow. Oh man, I feel like continue with this stitch. I really like it. Oh yeah, maybe it's available on FD Normal Sale. I can't remember, but it was something I paid for. So yeah, I like it, and it's not crazy with the back stitching. There's something on the birds and a little bit the wings and stuff, but it's not a lot. So yeah, if you want to watch more of these stitch with me, if that's the type of video you would love, you love to watch, there's another video up here you can go watch. And so yeah, I hope you'll have an amazing weekend. Let me know in the comment what you are stitching on now, and if you chose a oldies. I'm always interested in finding and hearing about what you are stitching. I love that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Speak to you in the next one. Take care and happy weekend, happy stitching, happy Stitch Mania. Bye bye.